What's up, guys? This is John, and this is a walkthrough over a stage in City Hunter in the Curse of the Mayan. This is the Soldier Training Ground. This is midway through the game, and you need 30 skulls to unlock it. This is probably considered one of the hardest stages in the game, so I want to show you some tips on how to get through it. We intentionally didn't add a lot of save spots. This particular level is for those who like challenges, those who are speedrunners, etc. Be sure to collect crystal skulls before you enter this level. We added, I think, 108 different crystal skulls throughout the game. You need 100 to complete it, so we added a few extra. There is a way to play start to finish this game and not have to go back. Just my tip is to make sure in every room, make sure you break every block, collect every item. I can beat this game in a little over 3 hours. Most people first time playing will take 6 to 8+ hours to defeat, depending on if you want to collect everything or not. There's 2 different endings in this game as well. There's a happy ending, which according to the Steam stats, about 98% of people get, and then there is a sad ending that you can unlock as well, which is pretty hard to do, and it's just based on a certain item that you get or don't get. I really love, shout out to Ben who did the music in this particular level. I really love this level, and make sure you get bombs. Bombs will respawn after every 7 seconds. Usually when I see a bomb, I collect 2 or 3 at a time. These skeletons are really cool too. These gold ones will blow up in flames, so make sure you use a long-range weapon, either a spear or a boomerang when attacking them. Not smart to use a whip on those guys because they will blow up. This is what I'm talking about. Make sure you break every block, and you'll still notice in this game which blocks you can break and not break. They do look different. There are obsidian blocks as well that you can break only with obsidian item and with a whip. So go and break all these up. Gems are really important to collect because you can use gems to purchase meals, which will later give you hearts. You can collect by up to 3 meals. So right now, at this point in the game, I have 4 hearts. I can buy 2 more. There's all the other items you get include bird food, which will come into play later in this level, explaining why. Those are elixirs right there. So the green ones replenish my heart 1, and then the gold ones, elixirs or yellow elixirs, will replenish my whole health. So I've been doing a good job saving up on my elixirs. Make sure you break the statue. You can see there's a crystal skull there. There's some more blocks you can break. Time it right. Watch out for these flames. You can duck in this game, which does make it easy to avoid some of the flames as well. And when you step on these particular statues, a spear will pop up. And they're also found in the previous level, which is the corn level, the corn god level. Fortunately, the enemies don't respawn. Pineapples will give you health. I don't really need it at this moment, but they will replenish your health. So after that, those particular enemies right there, those spinning skull ones, are actually influenced by Mario Brothers 2. There's an enemy there that does a very similar attack that kind of scroll across the platform there. That's influenced by that. Important to get as many of the keys as you can. Later in the game, there is a universal key that will unlock any door in the game. At this point, though, we got this idea from Montezuma's Revenge, where you need a certain color code or key to unlock certain gates. So really important to pay attention to what colored gate you have and what keys you have. If you hit the plus button or start button, you will notice you can see what inventory of keys you have, and when you start every level, it will tell you how many keys there are in each level. And there are no situations where you don't have a certain color key, like you don't have a green key. There's never a situation where that green key is not in that level previous, so you don't have to go back and exit. So just halfway there. These spinner enemies are cool. You got 2 of these skeletons coming up. Again, I like the boomerang in this case. Although typically the boomerang is not my favorite weapon because you kind of expose it for a couple seconds when it's out of your hand. I got hit there. Really pay attention to your health here because there's only 1 save spot in this whole level. Most levels or stages have multiple save spots. This one only has 1. I can duck. I need to replenish my health here. So there's pineapples there. Perfect. There's a diamond. Gives you 175 gems, which is great. Another key. It just so happens that there's a purple gate there. That's perfect. Just walking up to it, and it will unlock. Break all the pots you can, because there are gems in those pots as well. There's another pineapple up there, I see. Duck. Can you get it in time? Yep. There's no fall damage, so you don't have to worry about falling and hurting yourself. Jump for the spike. Climb up there and see what's up there. Always want to make sure you explore every room you can. There's usually some special items you can get. And it's a crystal skull right there. The thing that spits out arrows, make sure you pay attention to its eye. It will blink before it shoots out the arrow. It is timed, and you can duck underneath them as well. You can also jump over them. We did include plenty of pineapples in this level, so that's good. So far I haven't been able to, or haven't needed my elixirs, been able to save those. Diamonds, unfortunately, gems will disappear after a while if you don't collect them in time, so make sure you pay attention to that. All that background there is actually pixelated Mayan art. We did a lot of research, and that's actually official Mayan art that we actually pixelated, put in the game. Same thing with that statue there that you step on to switch out the spear. That's actually a pixelated Mayan statue that we see, or it was pretty cool. These guys take a lot of hit. I usually prefer using the spear for these guys. To take 7 or 8 hits. So the whip is kind of a hard weapon to use unless you've got the fire whip going on, you're full health. Time this right with the fire. Want to get that gem there? Oh. Doesn't really matter, I just got the pineapple, I guess, right? Oh, got hit again. A little too impatient, but that's okay, I got the pineapple here. So like I said before, we have plenty of pineapples in this level. These are zombies, potentially, you know, zombies aren't necessarily Mayan, they're more Egyptian, but we just add them in the game anyway. At this point in the game, we don't really have a fire whip. That's another level, you get that fire whip, so you shouldn't have that at this stage. It's probably one of my favorite upgrades for the whip, though. It makes it spit out fireballs. Careful down here, there's this green thing that'll spit out things at you. Make sure you hit that. This is a really tricky part of this level because of this guy here. Make sure you equip your spear. Go down. Attack him. So he hits you, you can take away 2 hard damage. There he goes. You got it. There's a hidden red skeleton down here as well. This guy will drop fire behind him as well when he's traveling. The key to this level, though, is just to be patient. Time your moves so you don't get hit by the fire. These are just time jumps. If you do a full jump, you should make the platform no problem. Went ahead and used my elixir. These guys, watch out, these are kind of like swamps from Mario Brothers. Make sure you time it right. You can actually walk against them, right into them, you don't get hurt. If that helps, you feel like hurt. But if you're underneath it and it stomps you, it's game over. Doesn't matter how much health you have. And I always like to play conservative here, just every other, just wait your turn. We're getting close to the end here. Wait for the fire to die out. Came in handy. I forgot how many crystal skulls on here, but before you enter the level, it will tell you how many skulls, how many keys are, etc. But there's probably a few. This is probably the most difficult level, but it's probably one of the most rewarding too. When you get through it, you feel like you've accomplished something, which is great. Time your jumps. One goes faster than the other. You just kind of have to time it right. There's no time limit in this game. We don't want to do that. Here's a first save spot. So we're going to save it. This is the boss. It's all about timing for this guy. So the key of this guy, his eyes will blink. Yoluk. His eyes will blink and he'll spit out a beam, a ray beam. Make sure you're on the middle platform there and you can jump over. Time your jumps and jump over that ray beam because it will be instant kill even if you do once. See? So the key is you got to jump over. It's difficult. The timing does take a little bit, skill and some getting used to. But once you time it right, you have the pattern. It's not that bad. And I would definitely recommend using a spear on this guy, further, or a spear or a boomerang. Don't use your whip on this guy. You got to basically attack him in the head at the top of the skull. You can usually get about 2 or 3 hits in before he starts spitting out something. See, just jump right over it. Got 4 hits. Perfect. It takes about 12 to 14 hits to defeat. Watch out for those beams too, because that will take away 2 hearts. It may look really easy. That's an idol. There's 4 idols in the game you have to complete. That's one of the 4. Go in the next room. This is part of the story that evolves. This old man here. Thank goodness someone has finally came to set this free of this nutty bird. I swear its mission to drive me crazy. I walk over there, it follows me. I walk over there, same thing. Wake up in the morning and it starts staring at me. It's almost like it's trying to tell me something. I sit down, sits next to me. It brings me a snack, but all complaining, chirping and flattering, clapping. You listen over there, bird. You're going to be the death of me. The death of me. Here, I'll show you. Hey, bird, get a freaky glowing thing up there and bring it down here for my new friend. So this bird, it actually ends up playing, it's a quintal bird, and it's actually a really special Mayan bird, actually, and he plays a very important part in the game, and from this point on, she will follow you everywhere. You found the mask of Zemum, Ek. The mortal eyes is very, so basically what this will do, it will break blocks, certain blocks that you weren't able to break before, so allow you to enter certain areas that you wouldn't be able to get to before. Yep, so the bird's got a necklace around his neck, her neck. She's tried to poke his eyes out by taking it off. So basically this bird starts following you throughout the game. And you can later on, you can feed the bird and give her papaya seeds or cocoa beans, and she'll start doing unleashing magic, which is really cool. She'll start attacking enemies. She'll start reviving you if you end up dying. So she comes in very handy, and she's a really important part of the story arc in this game as well. So this is the point where you meet her. Looks like she's taking liking to you, stranger. So she talk to him, break this, fall down. This is from Zelda 2. This is taken from Zelda 2 when Link falls in the waterfall. A little Easter egg we put in the game. Anyway, thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Thanks for watching this video. This game, City Hunter Curse of the Mayan, is available currently on Steam, as well as Nintendo Switch eShop. It's going to be available later this year, 2021, for Xbox as well as PS4 and PS5. So stay tuned and follow us on social media to stay tuned. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care and game on. Thanks.